what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with the 29th installment of Black Girls on Television. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, Roxstars. So, I had a talk with myself the other day, and I said, Roxanne, you know what? Empire would be so much easier to enjoy if you would just go on and remember that this is a soap opera. Nighttime soap, of course, but still a soap opera. I think we have to remind ourselves to put us in that way of thinking so that we just don't get frustrated, okay? Because I was getting there, but I feel like these last couple of weeks was a little bit better. Let's get to the story. So, Lucius, he's got the pressure on his band and everything. This damn performance at the Aces has to be perfect. He's working day and night. He's not going home. Cookie shows up and she lets us know that no, that's not what the issue is. The issue is he's avoiding his mama. And you got to go back. You got to face it. Well, Lucius says she's dangerous. Makes no sense to me why a man of that power is giving all of the power to his damn mama. I mean, she's doesn't have anything. So how powerful is she? I guess she's powerful over him. And I guess that's what counts, okay? Because mama at the house cutting the food, running shit. She told the damn maid, you know what, bitch, you can't cook. You don't season nothing, so just give me coffee. Even though the maid had slaved hard in the kitchen for Granny. And Granny seems to have it out for Lucius, okay? Every time she sees the TV, well, this time in particular, she sees that, Lucius is getting this ASA award nomination on the strength of Boom, 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 Boom. And it has images from when supposedly the mama killed herself. Clearly the mama ain't killed herself. She's sitting in the house looking at it, right? So she said he always been a bold-faced liar. So I guess Granny is going to expose Lucius. Now, jumping over to Cookie's drug-addicted sister, she didn't fell completely off the wagon. She tells Cookie about Tariq the freak to you and me. She's been seeing him again. Cookie is just like, oh, you know what, isn't he a police? And old girl says, no, he not police no more. But Cookie is just like, but she doesn't voice her opinion just yet. Now, Fantasia Loaf and Jamal, they're performing for extremely sexy, dark-skinned, in the closet music director man for the Aces. He's looking at them and he's drinking it all in, and he was like, you guys got something there. That's hot. You two working together is perfect. Fantasia Low, she's glad, thanks for everything. I'm gonna see y'all later. She roll out, and this is when extremely sexy chocolate, in the closet music director for the Aces let Jamal know that you should let me produce you, okay? Your parents, they hold you back. There's way more things that you can do, so you should look into that. Well, Jamal, he ain't too sure about that. Forever loyal to his old fucked up ass daddy and his mama, who don't seem to have really nobody's back but Lucius's. Now, Granny, okay, after she done seen all this shit on the TV, she tells Andre, damn it, I want to go to the Aces, okay? But I know Lucius don't want me to go. He's trying to hide me off, telling people that I killed myself. Andre was just like, no, that's not it. It's just, shit is dicey right now, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna try to get tickets for you, and you can be my date. I just want to see my babies on stage, but I have a feeling that Lucius wishes that I was dead. He was just like, oh, well, don't worry about it, Granny. I'm gonna take you. I just want to make sure that you don't get out there and kind of confused situation. And she was just like, oh, baby, it's all right. I'm gonna go with you. Ain't nobody gonna pay no attention to your old Granny. Now, jumping over to Rhonda and Anika, they have a conversation, and Rhonda tries to hint around and tries to figure out if Anika realizes that those are the shoes that the person that pushed her down the goddamn stairs had on. And from Anika's reaction, I'm gonna have some faith restored in Lee Daniels and the rest of the writing team. And I don't think Anika did it, because unless she was really, really acting right there, she looked like she was clueless as to what Rhonda was talking about. When Anika was like, did I see you that day? And Rhonda was like, I don't know, did I see you that day? Anika was looking like, bitch, what the fuck you talking about? So I think I'm gonna feel better once I realize that Anika really is not the person that pushed her down the stairs. Hopefully we'll find that out next week. Hakeem and Senorita shit is going a little south. Senorita's career ain't jumping off. She ain't the golden light at the end of the Empire Tunnel like Hakeem thought she was going to be. Tiana looks like she's still going to be the one, and that's going to be a problem in the future. Even though Senorita says, you know what, I just want to be Hakeem Lyon's wife. That's good enough for me. If you're a consummate performer and entertainer and musician and singer, that's never good enough. Now, Cookie, After some research, she finds out that Tariq is the feds. Okay, and she goes and tells Lucius, and Lucius was just like, okay, but why is he really trying to come fool with me, especially after that shit fell apart with Roxanne and all of that? She was just like, I don't know what the problem is, but you know, Carol, she's the crackhead. She back off the wagon. She's fucked up all the time. Ain't no telling what she telling this man. Crackhead Carol had then told us that she had a date with Tariq at Leviticus. Conveniently so. So before she goes to this date to meet Mr. Tariq the Freak, Cookie meets him there first, okay? And she was just like, look, honey, I ain't as fucked up as my sister is. I'm very lucid. I got all my scruples. My mind is in place. Nigga, I know you fed. What the hell is up? Don't come after my fucking family. He was just like, oh, do I need a reason to come after your family? Then he was like, no, it's okay. I mean, I'm just, hanging. Me and Carol, we had a good time. And she was just like, okay, nigga, I just want to make sure that you know about the G code. You ain't forgot about that. He was like, no, I ain't forgot about the G code, but Lucius did. Yeah, I know Lucius. He's the one that killed your damn cousin Bunky, right? Well, when he said that, Cookie was just like, you know what, enough of this conversation. Let me leave out of here and leave you with this here. Crackhead Carol got herpes. Hopefully it's not too late. Now the next day, Crackhead Carol comes and confronts Cookie. I know you met with Tariq. You can tell that Crackhead Carol is a little off. He's probably been nipping or sniffing or shooting or smoking or whatever, okay? Cookie was like, fool, he working your stupid ass. And she was like, no, he's not. And why you always thinking nobody wants me just for me? Okay, you always think somebody is trying to get something out of me. You don't think people want to be with me. You always steal my boyfriends. You stole Lucius. And so then that's when Cookie was like, bitch, oh, you mad that I was with Lucius? And if I wasn't with Lucius, then you would be with him? You just want my life. I don't want your damn life. Yes, you do, bitch. You jealous. You mad. But I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going me to no fucking aces. Turn everything in. Get the fuck out of my office, get the fuck out of this building, get all your shit out of my house, and leave me the fuck alone, okay? She yells and screams at Crackhead Carol. I was surprised at how much, that affected Cookie. So I was just like, is there a little truth to that? Now, jumping back over to Jamal, an extremely sexy chocolate, in the closet music director for the Aces. He's telling Jamal, when we at the Aces, I just, I need you to understand. I don't want you to acknowledge me. I ain't going to be out there in my whole gay, my whole gayness. Jamal's just like tired of all of this. They have a little tender moment. They about to kiss. And right when they get close, Lucius walks in. He's sort of just like, what's going on here? Okay, immediately Jamal's right on it. Okay, get your hands off of me. If this happened again, that's your ass. So then extremely sexy chocolate, in the closet, music director for the Aces was like, Lucius, you better get control of your damn son. Okay, I ain't gonna be standing for this shit no more. He storms out. As soon as he storms out, Lucius was just like, oh, he's still trying to be in the closet, huh? Jamal's like, oh, you knew he was gay? And he was just like, yeah, a real dog can always spot a fake bitch. I was just like, oh. But to write that down, a real dog can always spot a fake bitch. That was a great one-liner, you guys. Anyway, they get into this whole argument. Lucius is just like, I've been trying hard and hard to understand your lifestyle and what you try to do, okay? But I ain't here for the shit, all right? I'm just tired of it. You gonna be his bitch. You gonna be sneaking around with him, And then Jamal was just like, well, I ain't nobody's bitch, okay? You can't even look at your damn mama in the eye without crying, okay? I'm looking at you, nigga, okay? I ain't crying. Why he say that? That Lucius must have grabbed on his neck real fast. He was just like, you know what? Motherfucker, I was about to beat your ass, but I'm gonna let you know this. The day you die from AIDS is the day that I'm gonna celebrate. I said, well, damn. I mean, why we always got to get this gutter with it? Okay, always saying some old mean ass shit. Jamal is pissed that this went down. He goes and finds Cookie. He's telling her what's going on. Cookie, she can't be concerned. Okay, oh, that's your daddy, Lucius. All right, he was just like, no, I'm trying to work with Fantasia Loaf and, all of this. And she was just like, why are you still working with her? You need to leave it alone. He was like, why does it matter who I'm working with? Okay, and she was just like, well, back in the day, your mama snitched on Fantasia Loaf's daddy, who would be Frank Gathers, and that's what got me out of jail. Okay, so yeah, she dangerous. You need to leave her ass alone. He was just like, oh my God, Dad was in jail with Frank Gathers. Okay, did he kill Frank Gathers? She's like, you don't need to know all that. I'm just telling you, you need to leave it alone. I'm trying to protect you guys. Okay, she storms off. So then he's just like, oh, Lord. Now it's the night of the aces. Andre goes over there to sneak old Granny out, but not too fast. Thirsty and his boys is there, and they stopping him, okay? He locks him in some damn bunker in Lucius's house. Granny was just like, why he got a place like this in his fucking house to begin with? They can't get out, but they can see what's happening on the TV. Thirsty has them locked in there, okay? So the Aces red carpet is there. Everybody's there. You know, it's a good time. Reminds you of the Grammys, all right? Cookie and Lucius, they walk out together, okay, because, you know, he says that this was their moment, okay, back from when they were struggling in the back of the car and trying to get the music going, and, you know, she's been there all this time, and he would rather not spend this with any other body, any other person other than Cookie, and he gives her a diamond bracelet, and she's happy, and she looks beautiful, and she got her gold and her furs and everything on. They're on the red carpet. Cookie is, you know, working the media. She's telling them, you know, that, hell, they not the Bradys or the Jacksons, but they the Lions, okay? And that's why they're the first family of music, all right? So, you know, she's having a good time. Lucius is having a good time, okay? Jamal's salty, all right? The nigga was just like, look, I'm going to be on here with the family. Then this is going to be the last you see me work with these crazy-ass motherfuckers. Then he go and find Fantasia Loaf, and he was like, look, let me put a bug in your ear. I'm just letting you know right now, you need to get away from the Empire, from my parents, from Lucius, okay? He going to fuck you in the end. Okay, we gonna move over to another company. I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of and all this, but yeah, we got to get away from the Empire. Fantasia Loaf is like, no, what's going on? Like, this is a good time. I'm having a good time. Everything's good over there. What's the problem? Okay, just take my word for it. We out. Now, while they working the carpet, you know, we hear somebody cackling, screaming from afar. Okay, it sounds like the rantings of a crazy person. Okay, somebody that is extremely drunk or high. Hey, Cookie girl. Hey, girl, what's going on? Well, who should it be other than crackhead Carol? Cookie is just like, you know what, I'll be right back. She goes and hugs her girl and is just like, you know what, if you don't get your black ass from out of here. Security hustles her off, but not too fast, okay? I don't know exactly how she got away from security. Maybe because Thirsty wasn't there, okay? Because that nigga would have took care of it. Security tries to hustle her off, but not before she can bump into Fantasia Loaf and let Fantasia Loaf know that Lucius is only taking care of her because he feels guilty for killing her damn daddy in jail. It's a soap opera, remember? Okay, so Fantasia Loaf, you know, she's sitting there, she started having flashbacks of all the shit that's gone down, how she met Lucius, you know, how her dad was reacting to Lucius after the daddy got killed, okay, how Lucius was really trying to be there, and all of this, and people warning her that Lucius is no good, and get away from him, and he ain't shit, and all of that. She doesn't think, obviously. She runs, she grabs a police gun, okay, she shoots that police, alright, and then she runs up to Lucius, Cookie, and Jamal, and when Jamal sees her running up to him with the gun, he jumps in front of his dad. Fantasia Loaf, no! And of course, pop, 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 she shoots Jamal somewhere in the here region. It's a whole bunch of commotion, everybody screaming, everybody running, everybody ducking. Cookie, Lucius, are you okay? All right. Isn't that interesting? Your kids are there. You go and check on your husband first. I mean, I guess, child. Anyway, he's like, I'm fine. She missed. But Hakeem sees his brother down. He's like, Mom! And she's just like, oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, Jamal! Oh, open your eyes, baby! It's me! You know, Jamal, he's just, you know, worming and squirming on the ground. Fantasia Loaf, she's looking like, oh my God, what did I do? There's regret written all over her face. Finally, the police get a hold of her and they handcuff her and they take her off. So, you know, Andre now, he at the house. Okay. You know, we don't want to be crazy at the... I know I ain't supposed to call him that. But you got two of them in the room locked away, y'all. He is pissed. He's hitting on the door. Thirsty, let me out of here. Okay, Thirsty is fucked up on the other side of the door, okay? But, you know, when he drops his alcohol that he done dozed off to sleep, that wakes him up. And that's when he sees on the news, you know, all of the mayhem that went down at the Aces. And that's when he lets Andre and Granny out with a gun. Okay, let's go check on your family. Make sure it ain't no funny shit, though, okay? So they get to the hospital. Cookie is pissed. You know, the media's there. She's telling people to go away. She's fussing at Lucius. You know, this is all because of you, and you know, this, that, and the other. That damn Taraji, no, she ain't had not one tear. She was just like, that's a Taraji cry. Everybody is there. They waiting to hear what's happening. While the TV is on, you know, one monkey don't stop no damn show. The Aces still went on. They see who's winning for, I guess, Song of the Year. Is it Song of the Year? Yeah, and you know, that's the one that Jamal was nominated for, and they're like, "Come on, Jamal, we need something good to smile at with a nigga don't win." I said, Lee Daniels, you couldn't even give us that. And Hakeem was just like, they split the fucking vote. Okay, that's why they didn't win, because it's all lions going against each other. You know, again, Cookie, it's your fault. Anyway, you guys, everybody kind of walks out, go get them something to eat. It's just Cookie and Lucius sitting there waiting, and the doctor comes out, and they're like, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Lion, you know, they look up like, is he okay? All right, so that's the end of that scene. Then we see the feds man, Tariq the Freak. We all did not believe that he wasn't building a case. Obviously, he still is. He's telling his boss or whatever that, you know what, I got it. Don't worry about it, okay? I got Anika. She's in the office. We gonna talk to her. I'm sure she got a whole bunch of information, see what we can get out of her. And then lastly, okay, because I guess it's too much fucking going on, they done lost track of Granny. Child, Granny out there, you know, all the media's outside of the hospital, and she go wandering out, okay? And she got this look on her face like, I'm fixing to be a star. And the media run up to her because I guess it don't be any other old black lady that just come out the damn hospital. They just immediately think that she's related to, or she knows something about the fucking Lion family. Okay, but whatever. You know, they're just like, oh, are you part of the Lion family? Are you related? Do you know anything about Jamal? Do you know anything that's going on in there? You know, and Mama looking like, well, I just don't know if I just say. That's my crazy granny impression, y'all. We don't call her Cranny from here on out. This is so fucking stupid. How are you gonna lose track of the one person that could blow your whole fucking cover? Yeah, but whatever, you guys. Next week is the finale. Looks like it's gonna be pretty good. And then on Scandal, you guys, so Jake opens with Jake talking to Vanessa's dad. Vanessa's dad is just like, oh, you know, you the son that I never thought I even wanted. Okay, I love you, boy. I'm glad you took my daughter. Jake fixed him a drink while dear old dad is sitting there sipping away. Okay, all of a sudden he starts to have a heart attack. You know, quick, call 911. Jake just sitting there like, this some bullshit. I'm tired of killing motherfuckers for my daddy. He just watched the man say, look, you dying, you gonna get a, you know, a heart attack. We gonna take your daughter's money because my dad said so. I ain't calling no fucking 911 until you dead, okay? Daddy just falls out on the floor, has a heart attack, and dies. Jake makes sure he dead first, then he calls 911. Yeah, I hope it's not too late. Looks like somebody had a heart attack, all right? And then, you know, Jake hangs up the phone, you know, matter-of-factly, like this some bullshit. Now, the big story of the whole show is who is going to be everybody's vice president, okay? Cyrus is trying to help figure out who Vargas is going to put on the ticket. Melly and Olivia are trying to figure out who to put on the ticket. And we're going to find all this out, you know, at the Republic Convention that's coming up. Cyrus, he got gay evil Secret Service man on the lookout for, you know, his husband, his baby. And when he finds them, you know, he lets Cyrus know, you know, well, what we gonna do now? You know, Cyrus is like, okay, we ain't gonna do nothing just yet. Okay, now that I know where they are, I'm fine. We gonna find a vice president and I'm gonna finish this damn coffee. First, Cyrus has it in his mind that he's going to ask David Rosen to be the vice president for Vargas, okay, because David Rosen and Vargas has many of the same ideals, okay? They're pure. They want to help. They want to make the world a better place, okay? And, you know, Cyrus, he ain't used to this, but he's just so amazed that, you know, that somebody actually exists like this still. You know, he's rejuvenated, okay? Because that damn Cyrus is like the bottom of the fucking barrel right here, okay? So David is not really sure if that's what he wants to do, but, you know, I guess he tells Cyrus he gonna think about it. Melly and Olivia, the people that they trying to, you know, get as the vice president, they got all kind of issues, shit that they are not gonna be able to bury. So they finally settle on this one gentleman, and he's perfect. Okay, he's done everything right. The only one flaw is that he was a drug dealer back in college, okay? And he used the money from that to pay off his student loans. Not too many people know about this, though. You know, his one roommate, I guess, and that's pretty much it, you know. But yeah, I gotta let you know that. Okay, so Olivia and the Gladiators and Millie, they figure, you know what, that's not that big a deal. We can handle that. One person, yeah, we can fix that. It's all good. Now Edison, okay, he didn't got his ass involved in all this. I guess he feels like he owes it to Jake. He goes and tells Olivia the shit that Jake told her. Remember, you know, get me the fuck out of here. I'm chasing the sun. Olivia's just looking like, well, I don't know what you want me to do about that. He was like, what you gonna do? Okay, the man needs your help. And Olivia's like, I can't worry about that right now. And when Edison leaves, Huck goes, you know, we have to do something. And Olivia's like, I can't do nothing. Jake is a prisoner. My dad is crazy. He said he gonna kill him. And Huck was just like, no, I mean, he's planning something big. He's gonna take Vanessa's money. I mean, it's a war chest. Like, we have got to do something. So Huck didn't put that on her heart. Okay, now skipping over back to the Vargas campaign, Eli shows up there. And, you know, he's talking to Vargas. And Vargas seems to like him so far. But Cyrus is looking at that motherfucker like, oh, God. So, of course, old Papa Pope, because he is all-knowing, omnipotent, okay, he has the information that Cyrus was the one who set up all that shit at Harrisburg, you know, killing all the guards so that, you know, Vargas can look like he's the hero that the world, that America has set him up to be. Eli was just like, if you don't put Jake on the ticket with Vargas, then I'm gonna let all that out. So, you know, now Cyrus is just like stressed the fuck out because, you know, he can't put Jake on Vargas's ticket, even though Vargas seems like it's a good idea, because Cyrus knows all the shit that come with Eli and Jake and even with himself and all the shit that's happened. So now he's just like, you know, Vargas like, what you think? Should I go on and put him on? He seems like he's good enough. And, you know, in Cyrus's mind, he wants to say he's a killer of the man who was my soulmate. He's a serpent. He's a snake in the grass who can't be trusted. That's what he wants to say in his mind. But instead, he says, you know what? He's perfect. Now, Operation Cleanup is in place. Okay, Quinn and Hook, they go and scare the hell out of the one person that knows that the, you know, potential vice president candidate was a drug dealer. They make him, you know, say his real name. They move the nigga off to Albuquerque, and, you know, they think that's gonna be that. Skipping over to Fitz. You know, and Fitz is like really likable right now because Fitz is just like, fuck it, I'm glad this shit is over. Kind of how I feel like President Obama is in real life today. He's just like, look, in 5 months, I'm gonna be fucking free. Okay, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. So whatever Melly wants is whatever Melly gets. If she wants me to do this at the convention, fine, I don't give a fuck. Okay, just everybody, I'm glad. I'm gonna go off. I might end up in Santa Barbara Hill. I might even make it back to Vermont. They all happy, like, wow. Okay, Fitz ain't giving no issue right now. Abby calls Olivia and was just like, you are not going to believe this, but Fitz is all on board. Okay, whatever Melly wants is what Melly gets. Okay, and, you know, they just like, wow, really? And she was just like, yeah, you know, so they celebrating on the phone. She goes back into her office when she hangs up, and Fitz is there, and, you know, he just so happened to pick up the one envelope that had the information about Olivia's abortion. Y'all know it could happen like that. Okay, it was sitting on the desk. He was just like, what is this? Oh, that's nothing. Give that to me. And he was just like, this is Olivia's medical records. Yeah, but nobody knows. Okay, Eli gave that to me when he was trying to give me dirt on Melly. This is not true. And he storms out. I was just like, oh shit. What exactly is Fitz gonna do now? Skipping over to David. Okay, Elizabeth is glad. Now she realizes that David is a potential vice president candidate for the Vargas campaign, and she want to celebrate. David tells her, you know what, I'm probably not even going to accept that. That ain't what I want. And she was just like, oh, you gonna do it. Okay, if I have to fuck you to death, okay, you gonna do it. That damn David has absolutely no spine. I mean, he tries to push her off of him and everything. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong? I mean, you just can't turn down no pussy, I guess not. But since they didn't let us see that something went down, I'm just gonna hope deep down inside that maybe David didn't do anything with that child. Anyway, you guys, now that Cyrus is stressed about, you know, Papa Pope, he goes and tells Olivia. Okay, you have got to do something about your damn daddy. Now he want to put Jake on the damn ticket. She was just like, well, I mean, what does he have on you? Why all of a sudden does he feel like he can put him on the ticket? You know, first Cyrus don't want to tell her. And then he was just like, you know, Harrisburg, that was me. She was just like, you killed innocent people. And he was just like, you act like we don't do that any damn way. Fuck, Vargas is the one. He is the person that requires that type of sacrifice. Okay, so help me figure this out. I'm almost at the finish line. I'm almost there. Your daddy cannot take this away from me. And besides, Olivia, you already know that this election should just be you and I and nobody else. Okay, and I was like, isn't that what I just told you guys last week? I'm telling you, I think Shonda be watching me sometimes. I'm just kidding, for y'all get down in them damn comments. Anyway, Fitz people give his speech to Melly, and I guess, you know, they ain't happy about it. It's a whole bunch of long ass talk about how great Fitzy is, and you know, Melly was just like, that motherfucker got a whole bunch of damn nerve. I'm gonna go talk to his ass. All right, so she goes to the convention room, and Fitz is there, and she was just like, you know what? That whole speech is all about you. I'm the fucking one that's running for president. Why is this all about you? And he was just like, I'm trying to do you a favor, okay? The world, they love me. I have a 59% approval rating, okay? If I was running, if I could do a third term, I would win this, okay? So what you need to do is accept the fact that I'm trying to help you. I'm going to talk about me and all the good shit that I've done for America, and you know what? You're going to reap the benefits from that. She was just like, ain't this about a bitch? You act like you got that fucking position by not standing on the backs of mine, Cyrus, Olivia's. Nigga, you ain't did shit but reap the benefits of the work that we did. I got here on my own because I fucking worked hard for it, and I escaped you. Just like Olivia escaped you. You got that job and you hated the job. What if the world knew how many times that you tried to run off of the damn gig? Unlike you, I want this job. I deserve this job. I worked hard for this job, and I am not going to abandon it when shit get tough. Nigga, so put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. Now, Jake meets Olivia, you know, and they're in the parking lot. I'm sorry, this is the only place that I could meet you. That's what Olivia tells Jake. I'm trying to help you. I'm sorry what I said. He was just like, I don't want to know about that. Okay, I just want to know how you gonna get me out. And she was just like, but I have to tell you that my dad said he would do, you know, he would kill you. But he was just, I don't want to know all of that. Just tell me how I'm gonna get out. Okay. She's like, I don't know. He's like, ain't this bad, nigga? I didn't snuck out here and met you in the damn parking garage and you still don't know. She's like, but I will. I'll have something. I promise you. Okay, just believe in me. Tell me that you believe that, you know, you trust me 100% and I'm going to do it. And he was like, okay, I trust you. So she's still trying to come up with the idea, and Hook was like, well, you know what? You got to go take him. And she was like, take him? My dad has said it a million times. Nobody takes command. He was like, well, you ain't got to take him. Okay, you got to become command. The Gladiators, you know, I told you guys they got old boy sent off to Albuquerque. I'm not quite sure how it came out. I'm not sure if he went to the media or if they found him, but they find out that, you know what, the vice president, you know, potential candidate did, you know, sell drugs back in the day. So bruh man is out. So now Olivia, you know, she decides she's got a better idea. She goes and meets with Fitz. She tells Fitz that she's going to put Jake on the ticket. Okay, Fitz was just like, oh, sit down, let's have a talk. At first she doesn't want to, but he was just like, I think you owe me that. I mean, we can do this, right? You know, he's looking at her. He tells her that he misses her. And, you know, at first she's just like, oh, Fitz. And he's just like, not like that. Okay, I miss us talking. I miss us going back and forth on political shit. You know, I just miss this. That shows that you really are a smart woman that, you know, don't just have to be on her back in the bed fucking everybody all the time. Then he says, you know, he has a tender moment. You know, did I ignore you? And she was just like, what? And he was just like, yeah, Melly told me that I ignored her all the time. And did I ignore you? You know, was I that arrogant? If I was, I apologize. She seems to be touched by that. And she, you know, before shit get too heavy for her, she get up and she walking out. And he was like, and I also support your decision. And she was just like, oh, you know, she gets all quivery. Olivia Pope style. Y'all know how it is. And I guess, you know, thank you for supporting my abortion. And then she walks on out the damn door. Like I said, Cyrus, he's stressed out. You know, they know where the husband is. Gay, evil Secret Service man was like, okay, I mean, all I got to do is you give me the, you know, green light and I'll go and make it an accident and I'll bring the baby back and I'll help, you know, raise the baby. And I was just like, oh, he gonna be domesticated now? Killing people on the sides, you know, he don't do that no more. Part-time, you know, now he full-time, you know, mommy. I was just like, no, even Cyrus was just like, yeah, you don't have to do that. Okay, even though this is the realest relationship I've ever had, okay, who else can I sit down and talk about killing motherfuckers with? But yeah, you don't have to do that. Okay, he hugs them, big ass gay evil Secret Service man puts his head on little teeny old Cyrus's chest. I was just like, now ain't this some shit? Here's the big coup de grace, you guys. She goes over to her daddy's house. I need to talk to Jake. I'm taking Jake with me. He's going to be on Millie's campaign. Daddy was just like, oh, the hell he ain't. He gonna be on Vargas's campaign. And she was just like, Jake, all you gotta do is stand up and come with me. Jake is sitting there like a damn pawn, like, I don't really know what to do. She was like, just get up and come on with me. When he gets up, Papa Pope pull out this big ass gun, put it to his head, and was like, you tell his motherfucking ass to sit back down, I'ma blow his head off. Of course, Olivia's just like, he won't do it. Jake is just like, yeah, that's easy for you to say. You ain't the one with the gun to his head, okay? So she comes and she holds his hand. She gets real close to him and she was like, he won't do it. You're his son. And then she was just like telling Papa Pope, go in and do it. Kill your son. I guess Papa Pope has the same connection with Jake that he has with Olivia. And even though he's got the gun up to his head, he can't do it. Olivia and them, they walk off and, he's like, hurry up and get the fuck out of here before I change my mind. When they go out the door, they both standing there like, fuck. Did you think that shit was gonna work? Hell no, okay? They go off to the convention. Fitz is up there. He's working the crowd into a frenzy. He's talking about how wonderful Mellie is. Mellie is just excited. She's happy that her man is finally up there having her back in the public eye. Olivia goes to the back room and Jake is just back there. He ain't even ready to go out. He's supposed to be on the stage in 5 minutes. What are you doing? Why aren't you dressed? He was just like, you know what? All this espionage and killing and, power and all that, that's good, but I got my eye on this house right down the street. It's a really nothing house. How about you and me run away together? We just be nothing couple and, have a good time. We don't need all this shit no more. We're free. We can do whatever we want. Damn, Olivia was like, nigga, say what? Hell the fuck no, I don't want to be no damn regular damn couple. And you shouldn't want to be mediocre either. I was just like, ooh, where did we hear that from? She was like, you don't put this goddamn tie on is what the fuck you gonna do. And you gonna walk out there and you gonna be the fucking vice president candidate. He was just like, I don't want to do that. She was just like, motherfucker, like I said, put this goddamn tie on. He was just like, oh, so it wasn't about saving me. It was about saving the ticket. I'm not your daddy's bitch no more. I'm your bitch now. She was just like, I ain't gonna say it no more fucking agains. This tie on. She looking at him like, fuck wrong with you? So he falls in order. Okay, nobody will say that Jake doesn't follow an order. Obviously, command has been passed on and yeah, they go out there, Mellie and Jake wave to the crowd and Papa Pope is watching from the house. He just like, fuck it. I'm getting too damn old for all this any damn way. Time for me to be able to retire and go fishing like I want to any fucking way. Olivia showed me that she got exactly what it take. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here and watch my girl work it. She gonna be in the White House. I might make an appearance later on if I have to, but you know what? It's all good right now, Olivia. Go ahead, daddy's girl. So that's it, you guys. People was bored with the scandal finale. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think anybody was going to die. I just really, even though I felt like Eli needs to die, this was a better way for it to happen. Just kind of, it's a new bitch in town kind of thing. So I was fine with that, even though I still don't believe that he's gone. But you know what? Maybe because he's such a favorite character, maybe that's how it needed to be. Anyway, you guys, that's it. Fixing to get me a cheeseburger and fries at McDonald's. You guys, make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel's for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right? All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.